Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Health and Wellness Spot. This is Dr. Lewis Muchile. I'm so glad that you're here again, yet for another live on both TikTok and YouTube. And this is a Testimonial Tuesdays. Now, this is a live where we allow you to share your views, to share testimonies, so that you can inspire somebody on this platform. This live comes to you every fortnight, so 2 weeks. We get to do this every Tuesday that comes after 2 weeks. That's when you do the Testimonial Tuesday. So that means next Tuesday there's no Testimonial Tuesday until the other one. So join in, share your inspiration, share your stories, share your success stories, and let other people learn from you. Let other people get to enjoy these conversations. And that is how we will get to.
The Bluetooth device is
What is
connected
happening?
successfully.
Hi, the Bluetooth device again. So yeah, welcome back to yet this live, and it's a beautiful night. We had problems with our lighting, but I'm glad the lights are back, and now we can enjoy this fully. So let's see. Let me just set up this before we start, because now it's going to be interesting. See, we are back there. Simon, yes, the Bluetooth device, wherever that is. Let's keep on setting up this. People on YouTube, if my sound is clear, allow me to know. If my voice is clear, if my sound is okay, let's start this. Loud and clear. Yep, everybody's saying sound is loud and clear. Thank you. I will take about 5 minutes or two, actually a maximum of 2 minutes to just set up this so that everybody gets on board. There's a small delay on YouTube that I need to clear before I start. Good. There we go. There we go. Awesome. Let me see about TikTok. Present in the building. This is awesome. My people on YouTube are still telling me the sound is not clear. I will not start this until that sound is clear. Now remember, we had a slight challenge because of the lights. Kenya Power decided to do its thing. Background noise. There's something that is not happening here. Kindly confirm until they confirm on YouTube if there's background noise so that we can just do away with it. I still need that confirmation because too much light. Now about the light, we cannot do anything about it. Allow me to. There is still some background noise. Sound check, sound check. Good, it's gone. Yeah, now clear. Well done, well done, well done, each and every one of you. Hi, Doctor, and your students. Glad to be in class. Welcome, Peter Mukami. Everybody's confirming that the sound is loud and clear, and now we can kick this class bold and going. Good. Yeah. Awesome. So let me say hi to some individuals as we begin this. Of course, my people on YouTube, I'm going to say hi to you before we start this. Now, thank you so much for being part of us. Thank you for notifying us. Thank you for being patient with us. And most of you are always here waiting for these conversations. That means we are interesting. That means this is becoming better with time. Now, this is the Health and Wellness Spot. This is the Testimonial Tuesday. Prepare your testimony. If you're on TikTok, it's time for you to start even requesting as a guest. We don't have much time to waste. Simply join in already and start requesting as a guest. Now, today is not a day for us to give conversations. Today is just a day for me to sit back, bring you in, and you share your stories so other people get to be inspired. Please, let's stick to that. Don't come in and start asking questions again. Don't come in and start asking us about, I don't know, H. pylori, I don't know what. We will do that some other time. And tomorrow, be present, because tomorrow we are talking about the kidneys. What is the role of the kidneys? What are the diseases that attack the kidneys? Can you rejuvenate your kidneys? And what are the diets that should be actually considered in kidney disease? Is salt bad in kidney disease? Is it as bad as they put it? So welcome on board. But today is Testimonial Tuesdays. You know how we do it. Every other time you come in, give your confessions, talk to us, and tell us if you've been paid to bring that testimony on board. So thank you so much for everybody who is here on YouTube. I want to remind you that there's a weight loss channel or group that is going to start on 15th of this month. It's a 2-month aggressive program. So if you're willing to go a step further to just lose weight and in a healthy way, welcome on board. It starts on 15th. You can use the contact that I'll pin on this platform so that you can get to us and use WhatsApp. Don't use any other platform. Don't give a call. Simply text on WhatsApp. What's your name? What do you want? Are you for the weight loss program, or are you somebody who is who intends to have either an online or a physical consultation with us? I'm going to provide that number right now before the show starts. Those people keep asking me, what is your consultation contact? On every video of mine on YouTube, at this corner, the left, is it left or right? There's a contact there written on Dr. Lewis Consultancy, and then there's a contact there. So you can easily get that contact. So when you ask me that question, I start to think you've never watched my videos. Good. So I've provided that already. Let me pin it on YouTube. Good. If you're on YouTube, Health and Wellness Spot, that contact is pinned there. So you can use that to consult both physical and online consultations. You can use that contact also to inquire for the weight loss program that starts on 15th of this month. It goes for 2 months, which is basically 8 weeks. Okay, good. Let me pin it here. Those who are outside the country, you can use +254, the country code for Kenya. There we go. On TikTok, I've pinned that contact there. So make good use of that contact. Good. So straight into it. Once again, let me lock out those people who, the jokers. What was his name yesterday? Mr. Pioneer, the herbalist. Pioneer, the herbalist. This is your conversation. So you can bring your testimony here, Pioneer, the herbalist, and we can see how we go on with this. So as I start in, thank you so much, Bernard, for joining in. Dr. Bernard is in the building. I like that. Welcome on board, Daktari. Welcome on board, Clinton. Let me just say hi to my people on YouTube so that they don't feel left out a little bit. So I say hi to the number one on the platform. Today, Safi has been overtaken by Jay Opande. Hello, Jay Opande. How are you? The Safi is in the building. Stephen Kimathi, Halima Hussein, Winnie Disu, Lillian Ayako, Jonas Bett. Jonas Bett, how are you? Rachel Lavenda, Min O'Brien, Boaz. Boaz is also in the building. Is it Pitios or something? What is your second name, Boaz? Help us pronounce that name correctly. I see Belinda Chesire. I see Bernard Barasa. I see Wedera. I see Alex Njeri. I see Anne Masharia, Friday Emerson, Alfred Mungalaba. Hey! Lego Steve is in the building. Lydian Nyamisi. I also see Joab Oboge. Then who else? Cecilia is in the building. I also see Margaret Leal and Queen Nelly Kendi. Free Mind. Hi, all of you are here. Welcome on board. Agnes Kokoya. I see Peter Makumi. I see Eric Sabwa, Mary Wamboi. I see Patricia Lucalia, Simon Karago, and Sally Gishia. Hi, my friends. All of you are here today. It's going to be lit. Margaret Mudhoni is also in the building. I see Vivian Benjamin. I see Siboniso, Precious Jewel, and Joy Tracy. Imani Jeans is also here. So thank you so much for joining in. Keep tagging those people here. This is a live that will actually open their minds about most of the things. This is a live that is going to be interesting because of what people will share here that will actually inspire you for the best. To be a better person health-wise and also to even do better. So let me start with Winnie. Good, I'm going straight into it so that we start this conversation and make it interesting and at least we have some time to push it further. Ooh, there is a new member in the building. Cecilia. Cecilia has always been a member, just a renewal of the membership. Welcome on board. How come you haven't seen me, Doc? I'm past Safi and Opande. Cecilia, there's that contact that I pinned there that blocked you. Congratulations for being number one on YouTube. Congratulations for beating everyone to be here tonight. We celebrate you, Cecilia. Awesome. So you were the first one today. Safi, you need to... Somebody was taking your position today, but no problem. We're not here to compete. We're here to become better people. And this is an indicator that everybody is actually struggling to find this information. And this is a home of information. Anything concerning health, you got it here. So congratulations to everybody who was here. Cosmos Cheriot has just joined in. It's never too late. So yes, Winnie, how are you?
Hi, Doc. How are you?
I'm doing good. How was your day?
My day was good.
It's a pleasure to have you on board.
Yeah, maybe on your side.
I had a very good day, but
Thank you so much.
but Kenya Power and Lightning Company almost shut that day down, but we are here. So thank you for joining in.
Thank you so much, and I'm happy to see you.
I appreciate. Tell us your story.
Let me appreciate.
Okay.
Let me appreciate you first for the incredible job that we are doing here.
Okay. Thank
This
you.
is amazing, and I'm one of your students, and I really enjoy learning.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I hope that you stick around and learn more.
Yes, so my testimony today is about allergies.
Okay.
I've really struggled with allergy for long, and I happen to be a drug dependent.
Okay.
But since I joined your lives and followed you on YouTube and followed what you advise us to do, I'm currently free and...
Hello, Winnie. Don't disappear. Woo. Where is Winnie? Where is she going to? Winnie. Kindly come back, Winnie. I'll drop you for now, but kindly come back and let's finish this conversation. Now, this shall get interesting because of the allergies story. And you've realized everybody's blaming proteins for allergies, everybody's blaming the cold weather and all that. This is the same thing that used to happen to me as an individual. I kept on blaming literally everything except myself. Thank you so much, Powerhouse, for that. I kept on blaming everything around me. I blamed the new bed sheets. I blamed the new clothes, and that of course I was a Mtumba guy, and I'm still one. So every time you buy a Mtumba, even if you wash it and then wear it, you still blame it because it's new here. I would blame every other person who just comes. I come across and they have this cologne or this the new scent. I'll blame it on them. I'll blame the wind. I'll blame the cold weather. I'll blame the dust everywhere. Everything I'm doing, I'm blaming everything else apart from me. And I realized the problem was not them, because how is it possible that all of them I kept on changing them. I kept on changing from this to that, from this to that, until I started sorting me. That's when I realized, oh, the problem was not there. But remember, it is even difficult for you to understand this because I was still that doctor, I was still that medic who was advocating for drugs, but I was suffering from this condition. I had to carry 4 handkerchiefs. I remember when I was working at Kenyatta National Hospital, I used to carry 4 handkerchiefs because that time I used to live in Thika. So along Thika Road on that jam, I have already 2 handkerchiefs already wet and filled with mucus. Now I'm blaming that vehicle that I'm in at that moment in time. It was so annoying because you see now you can be talking to somebody and then makamasi yanapita tu. Now you have to explain yourself. Aye. No way. So yeah, until I lost weight and until started eating these healthy foods, that's the only time I realized, oh, okay. So I was the problem. Now you can come with all the colognes that you want to put on. You can come with all the mtumba clothes that you want to wear or you want to fit me. And I'll still be the same person. You can bring all the cold weather and I'll still be here. This is who? Welcome on board. What is your name? Kindly pronounce that name for us. Timielik. Hey, wow, okay. You sound in very low spirits. What's up?
Yeah, I just took some drugs here and it's not going well with me.
Where are you talking to us from?
I'm in Caribbean.
You are in Caribbean. You said you've taken drugs. What drugs have you taken?
Holocontamazine
Okay.
plus diclofenta, imoglofilamine.
So what makes you think the drugs are the ones that are making you feel bad?
Because I see you wearing red and you should be wearing blue today.
Thank you so much for coming through. You don't even know the drugs that you're taking. You're just making a lot of nonsense. Good. I didn't know people in Caribbean can still go crazy. He's probably somewhere just trying to. Sounds like he's. Wacha tusiongee mbaya. Watu wa Caribbean wanaweza kusema, hey, the Kenyan doctor speaks very bad. He's very harsh. Gentleman is busy. Yes, hello, Waithira. Is it Waithira?
Hello.
How are you?
Yes, fine, thank you. How are you, Dr. Ri?
I'm doing good. Why do you sound like you just woke up from bed?
No. My testimony is
Okay.
we had booked an appointment with my husband at your consultation.
Okay.
He had high blood
Pardon?
and he was drinking a lot.
Okay.
He was a drinker,
Okay.
a drunkard.
Okay.
Yeah, so we booked a physical appointment with him.
Okay.
I think it was in March.
Yes.
6 weeks down the line,
Yeah.
the pressure was increased.
Kindly, I don't know
He's
why.
more than
I don't know.
perfect.
I don't know why you're unstable a little bit. Kindly settle down and then let's have this conversation because it sounds interesting.
I think it is my network.
Okay. So you said you came to us around March, and you came for the physical consultations, and at that moment in time you had your husband was hypertensive, or rather he was diagnosed with hypertension, and then he was a strong drinker of alcohol.
Yes.
Okay.
So more than 6 weeks down the line,
Mm-hmm.
he stopped drinking. We modified our eating.
Okay.
Now the pressure is stable.
Yeah.
It was reading 170, 40, 130, between hizo.
Okay.
Now it's 120, over 80.
Yeah.
He has reduced a lot of,
Wow.
and I'm here to attest your teachings are quite right.
Man, I wish your net was fixed so that we get to hear this. But it's interesting that your husband's blood pressures have stabilized. But you see now, the beauty about this is not it's not even about me. It's about you guys. You decided to take this chance, and you decided to change your lives for the better. Because I did not push you to did not push him to stop drinking alcohol. Neither did I push or soak this dietary modification through his throat. But he took a bold step to just stop drinking, and now we are here. So it's a beauty. What is your husband's name?
Patrick Matthew.
Ah, man. Oh, man. Now I can remember everything. Thank you so much for that. I can remember that one as though it was yesterday.
Yes, another thing, I introduced my family to
Yeah.
the dietary modifications.
Yes.
They really made fun of us. But I wish they relearn.
The problem with health is you have to walk it alone. All others have to adapt. But if you try to push it to them, they don't see the need. And remember, before you get your health in order, there's always this point that people are just resistant. Even now, people are still resistant, even though they see all these testimonies, they see all the numbers that are going up on my platforms, they see the consistency that we put in every other day, they still have their doubts. They still tell you that my doctor said, my doctor said. So I understand perfectly that family can actually get you back to where you started because they don't buy your story until it gets to hit them physically, financially, and emotionally. That's when they start listening. But before that happens, they'll never listen. But don't give up on them. Keep on insisting.
Yeah, thank you so much, Dr.
Oh man, thank you so much for coming through. Say hi to Patrick and tell him we wish him well. And we know he will keep on improving. And I'm glad that he dropped the bottle.
Did.
Oh man,
Santi.
man, listen to that. Listen to that. What a way to just start a show. What a way to initiate a show. Man, these are the stories that actually make me, they keep me going. Some of these people, you know, when you meet somebody for a physical consultation, there are two options. One, they will disturb you the first 1 week because they're struggling with these dietary modifications. They're struggling with this new life and the holistic approach to healthcare. They're even still doubting if this will work for them. So that happens all the time. But after the first week, they just go into the bushes. Now they'll come back when they have either an attack or they're almost giving up or it is working for them. I am glad that most of the times, those people who come back after a long period of silence is a testimony. And I told you that our physical consultations are not consultations anymore. We shifted from consulting, we went to conversations. So we have to attain something called concordance, which means you share your views, I share my views, we get to reach to an agreement, a center point where we can actually incorporate your views and my views for the benefit of all of us, you and me. So it's not about me imposing my views on you, no. It's about you sharing your thoughts, sharing what your doctor has told you, and then I share my side of the story. And if it inspires you, and then you can just simply take about 6 weeks of a trial for this. And if it works for you, then we go my way. How amazing is that? It's no longer about 7 minutes. It's not 7 minutes anymore. Kabiru Muraya is in the building. Sparrow, welcome on board, sir. So never ever think that you're coming here to consult with me. I name my office a conversations corner. It's no longer a consultation room. So when you come in knowing that this is going to change your life for the better, that this is going to be a conversation that will actually challenge your intellectual. It's a conversation that you will open doors for you so that you can ask those questions that you always wanted to ask your doctor, but you've never had that chance. Okay, so that's how it starts. So yes, let me bring in another guest. Why do we have two here already? I need one at a time. Yes, Kennedy.
Hello, sir.
Hello, Kennedy. How are you?
I'm fine.
Your background is very noisy.
Okay.
Yes, Kennedy, talk to us.
Okay, so I'm new here.
Oh, you're new here. Kennedy. Ooh, we cannot allow you to bring that noise over. Now, if you're new here, sit back, relax, and enjoy this. This is a Tuesday that is basically a testimonial Tuesday. So those of you who have been here for quite some time and for the longest period of time, ever since we began these programs, they're here to share their stories. So sit back, listen to their stories, get inspired, do better. I also see Geshanga Nancy is new here. Welcome on board. Welcome on board. This is a home of healthcare. You will learn a lot. You will only have to listen and then hear what people have to say, and then you will learn from that. So today is actually a testimonial Tuesday. Tomorrow is another live. So today, this week, we are doing back-to-back lives, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So tomorrow is another live on the kidneys. So prepare your questions about kidneys. Bring on board your best shots. Don't come with the with the energy of Mr. Pioneer. Come prepared for the kidney live so that you can learn something about the kidney. Is salt really bad? But tonight is all about Testimonial Tuesdays. So let me go to Loben. A lot of them are requesting to be in here. I hope most of you are just testimonies and not questions, as always. Bulldozer, hi from Zambia. Welcome on board, Bulldozer. How is Zambia? Loben, how are you?
Hello, Dr. Levis.
Hello, how are you?
It's actually Kekeli.
Oh, this is Kekeli, Kafui.
Yeah.
How is Germany, my
Hello.
friend?
Oh, we are doing fine. It's raining all the time, but we are fine.
Good. Give us your story. We are waiting for you.
Oh, it's a long story, you know that, but I wanted to also motivate somebody today.
Yeah.
Because the first time I met your channel, it was just for 10 minutes. It was a Testimonial Tuesday,
Yeah.
somehow last year.
Okay.
And you were talking to a man who was like 121 kgs.
Yeah.
And then I was there in my bed and I said, oh, if this one is like, I was 137 actually.
Ooh.
And I said, my case is worse.
Yeah.
So I took the advice as you were giving it to me.
Yeah.
And after like less than 1 week,
Okay.
I dropped all my medication,
Yeah.
like beans for diabetes, asthma.
Mm-hmm.
I have also sleep apnea.
Yeah.
And a lot of things, like everything that comes with the pains, the joint pain, the allergy, everything. Like for every season, I have a kind of allergy. I have gastritis.
Yeah.
I took already 3 kits of high B and H. pylori.
Yeah.
So I'm completely medication free today. A whole part of my family also.
Yeah.
Mom, my elder brother, my sisters. So I'm just like enjoying life again.
Man.
Not also alone with my whole family.
Wow. I remember.
You know a part of my story.
Yeah.
But
I remember talking to your mother sometimes back.
yes,
Man.
she's doing fine. Like she's getting younger by the day.
I know.
I don't know. It's like amazing.
Man.
She's getting younger by the day.
Man, I wish you
So
all the best.
I just want to tell anybody here, because it's just like being fat is getting to a trend, but it shouldn't be, because when somebody sees you, you are maybe fat,
Yeah.
but you try to look nice. They don't know the pains you are going through. They don't know how you manage to wake up in the morning, how to manage to walk, how to manage to go through the day. And it's not normal. So if you are here and you are still asking, is this true? Oh yes, this is true. Like, you can change your life in your kitchen.
Yeah.
Like, it's amazing, because you can keep doing it. There's nothing difficult about it. Just go to the kitchen and cook what you eat. Just put the right ingredient, and you will be losing weight. So I don't know. Like, I'm always excited when I'm talking about this, because it's working, and I don't know. I have my own group now. We are around 36 persons.
Yeah.
People are calling. I start reading again, like by my own books, and I always chat with you about one or other.
Yeah.
So please, guys, start today, please. We love it.
Man. Listen at her energy. Just listen at her energy. You can easily get soaked into her energy because of the energy that she's portraying. Now, listen, the story of Kekeli gets very interesting, because if you realize, Kekeli has been always on my YouTube during these lives, and there is a reason for that. Because when we first got an encounter, it was on a live actually on TikTok, and I remember those days we weren't taking this thing so serious. But she decided, well, let me just give it a try. And I remember that time when we were doing her medication history, I was surprised when she was actually counting the number of drugs, and I'm like, all these drugs are ending up in one person. And nobody has ever talked to you about dietary modifications. Nobody has ever talked to you about your weight. And she's like, of course they can tell you about weight, but they cannot tell you how to fix the weight. The only thing that they do, and now she's in the West, the only thing that they do is they'll advise you to either go for a surgery or possibly an injection. And nowadays you see Ozempic is a big thing. And it's very expensive, but because of you're using an insurance, you might never even realize that you're suffering, that your money is actually going, because the government is just paying for this insurance covers. And she was skeptical in the beginning, but when she decided to buy the idea, listen to the energy that she's portraying right now. At that moment in time, all people who were on that live would listen to her, and her tone was so low, and she was. I think there's something about being fat that makes somebody feel so insecure, so unsafe. And now, if everybody, like, if you walk into a room and everybody just decides to laugh, whether they're laughing at you or something else, it is always almost that they're laughing at you. You almost always you'll think these guys are laughing at me. So you will have that insecurity in you, and you walk with that insecurity everywhere. That's why it's necessary for women to lose weight. It's very important for women to lose weight. Not even women alone, even men should lose weight. A fit person, my friend. Kekeli, I wish you all the best. Every success that you're experiencing right now is because of your efforts and your energies. And I know you'll get even better. So don't stop.
Thank you.
Good, man.
And about our friend nutritionist, can I add something about the nutritionist?
Yes.
Because I've been there too. But the thing is, they keep saying you can eat like 3 or 4 times a day. You can take the fruits.
Yeah.
You can do this and that. And it doesn't work.
Man.
Like, it's
I think
a complete mess.
I think all nutritionists went to the same school. They went to the same
Funny.
school.
And also,
Yeah.
the best diabetes clinic.
Yeah.
We went there and they keep giving apple juice for somebody whose sugar is a bit low. So it was funny. I spent 1 week there. I thought I would learn something. just disappointment. So you come back, it's like, okay, square zero, you start again. All your hope has been dropped away. Maybe you think, okay, I have to live with medication.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just have too much to say, but please, guys, it's not every sickness that needs medication.
Yeah.
It's for our children. We should start teaching them the best way to live, actually, or to feed ourselves.
Man.
Because it's working perfectly.
Man, thank you so much for coming through. Thank you so much for coming through, Kekeli. Oh.
Thank you.
Wow. There's somebody here who is saying something about Kekeli. And actually, through Kekeli, we've received a super chat of $10. Ay, man, this is Emani Jeans. Emani Jeans has decided to slap us with $10 on the super chat on YouTube. Man, may God bless you, sir. Is it sir or madam? Whichever the case, may God bless you. Thank you so much for this. Somebody's saying this. Listen to this story. This is Rachel Lavender. She's saying, yesterday nimekuwa shopping. Sorry for those who don't understand Swahili, but I'll try to interpret this. But yesterday nimekuwa shopping. I used to love cookies. I just got out with ghee alone. Sauti ya daktari couldn't allow me to pick anything else. I'm grown. Thank you, doctor. Now, those who don't understand Swahili, what she's saying is she walked into a supermarket to do some shopping. And as fate would have it, my voice is always in her ears. When she went to, when walking along the shelves that have seed oils, the first voice that you're hearing is avoid seed oils. When you walk along those shelves that have fruits that have been sprinkled with water so that they look fresh, and they are so appealing, they are calling. You just go and try and pick even a green apple, and you hear, hey, avoid fruits, avoid sugar in all forms, including fruits and honey. You're like, hey, Daktari, stop following me. You think I'll relent? Huh? Before you even settle down, you're going to pay on the counter, and now a notification pops. Daktari has dropped another video. It's saying, please drop that honey. Please, brown and white bread are the same. And you just bought a brown bread. So I will be in your ears. I will be in your homestead. Anytime you think about eating wheat, eating sugar, eating seed oils, I'll be there. Imagine you buying fresh fish and walking into your home to go and deep fry it. In seed oils, you not only have you wasted your time, you've wasted your resources, and you've wasted food. The fish was awesome, but you just wasted it. Hi, Olive Fossa is in South Africa. Is saying, hello, Doctor. I'm watching you from South Africa. Thank you so much. Good. And then Joy Tracy says, Lavender, I was there today. Najipata na avocado na ghee peke. Your shopping list, and I actually wonder why people still think that healthy living is for the rich. You tell them to eat healthy, they tell you this is for the rich. Listen at what people are saying. Your shopping basket or trolley has only two things: ghee, salt, or ghee and avocados. How is that for the rich? How is that or how poor are you? But you can afford a whole trolley filled with bread, sugar, the paste, tomato paste, the juices. And since it's a Friday, you top up with a bottle of alcohol. You want to thank yourself for working so hard during the week. So you're living for the weekend. What a waste of space. God beloved daughter is saying, at Rachel Lavender, same here, I remember him and I'm more aware of what I buy. Listen to those things. This is not me saying. They just listen to me. Some of these people, actually most of these people have never met me. You just hear my voice every time, and when everything goes, so Emani Jeans has confirmed is a sir. Thank you so much, sir, for that support. And also God bless daughter said lost 5 kgs in 1 month. Now, you might think that this is bragging. You might think that this is just a way of people just raising their estrogen on this platform. This is not. It's a reality. Dietary diseases, and if you heard what Kekeli said clearly, dietary diseases can only be managed by dietary solutions. Some of your diseases just need simple discipline. Just say no to sugar and try it. Try just basically a 14 days sugar fast. Don't eat anything that has sugar. Don't eat fruits. Don't do honey. Thank you so much, Seth. Don't do fruits. Don't do honey. Don't do soda. Don't do juices. Don't do anything that has sugar for only 14 days and see what happens to you. See how your skin glows. We did a 72-hour fast. My friend, it wasn't easy. There are people who wanted to give up at the 8th hour. The first time I did a 48-hour fast, I gave up at the 8th hour. I remember very well. And I lied to these people. The guys that we were motivating each other, we had a group of guys who were trying to lead a healthy life, and they're telling me, bro, we can push this. 48 hours is not even difficult. Imagine you just sleep today and tomorrow you're eating. I'm like, so I don't have to sleep 2 nights, only 1 night. I'm like, this is what I'm getting in. My friends, and this is the guy who is moving from eating 5 meals a day, lifting so heavy in the gym, and these guys are telling me it's very doable. You can do about 48 hours, just 1 night. You just sleep. Just look at it on the brighter side, that you will suffer only for 1 day, but when you sleep, you wake up, time has already elapsed. I'm like, this idea is awesome, my friends. 3 hours I was yawning like a mongoose. Like, hey, bro. I'm like, no, I will finish 48. We still have 45 hours to go. I'm like, I'll do it. My friend, I went and took my githeri and some future parties. Hey, and I ate. And then I texted them in the group, hey guys, my friend, I'm feeling a very slight headache. Is this normal? Because I had Googled, of course, some of the side effects of fasting, low energy, headaches and stuff. And I told them, I have a bad headache, bro. What do I do? They told me, take salt and water. And of course, I'm there telling them, telling myself, oh God. But one thing that actually kept me, made me want to do another fast is how I started regretting that I thought I would eat a lot of food because I broke that fast. I ate very minimal food and I realized my gut was actually locking down. The gut reflexes were off. So I had to start regretting it. And I'm like, kwani nini imefanyika? I thought I would eat myself to death so that now I feel good about myself. I started realizing, no. So I had to push another one on my own to just experience it. And that's how we started the journey. So it's not easy. I will tell you that for free. It's not easy. It's not for everybody. Okay? If it was for everybody, tungekuwa mbali si wote. Good, let me bring in Seth Ire. Emani Jeans, is kefir healthy? Yes, kefir is healthy. But you see, kefir is just fermented milk. So of course it's healthy, yeah. Seth Ire. Is this Ire or Arie?
Aye.
Okay, talk to us, sir.
Today is good. Yesterday I was trying to call, but there was too much noise.
Yeah, I remember you. But your background is still noisy. I don't know if you work overnight.
No. I don't know where I'm living. There's too much noise. Maybe I don't know.
Talk to us, sir.
Doctor, I think this is the first time I'm trying to talk to you.
Welcome on board.
I'm just here to appreciate you. I'm here to thank you for everything that you have done so far for me. Personally, I know what you have done for me.
Thank you, man.
There's a sickness on me for a long time.
Yeah.
I've tried all medications, and it doesn't work.
Yeah.
But ever since I started listening to you, and I listen to whatever you say that we have to do, and I do it exactly the way you directed us,
yeah,
I can guarantee you that now everything is gone. I didn't feel those sickness again.
Yeah.
So I'm just here to thank you for your advice and everything.
Man, I can actually see your consistency, because yesterday you actually tried twice to get to us, and today you've just gotten a chance, and I can see how honest that is, because somebody who is not honest will not be here today.
Yes. I really appreciate you. Doctor, the information you are giving out is so strange. I wonder how you came out with ideas like that. You know, everybody who listens to you is going to prolong his life, trust me.
Man, and that's what I tell people. Most of the times, when somebody comes to my inbox to try and reach me out for consultations and they think it's free, I tell them, I have put out all the information. My YouTube channel is a mini library. My TikTok channel is a mini library. my Telegram channel, my Facebook page, all these are mini libraries of health information. But people don't just want to follow it. People want to watch one of my videos and then come and consult with zero ideas. I think people should take a step to just go into these mini libraries and read the information that is there.
Doctor, right now, if I'm working, I work with confidence, trust me. Before, if I'm working, I don't feel good at all. Now, all my pain and ache, everything is gone.
Man.
If I tell you now, I lose hope, I lose weight, and I don't even know how I lose the weight. I don't know how. Because I tried to go to gym many years just to lose weight, and it doesn't work out.
Yeah.
And since I changed my cooking, I changed my dietary, my food and everything, I just lose weight naturally.
There we go.
It's so amazing. It was so amazing, you know. It was strange.
Man.
Sometimes my wife look at me, and my wife just look at me, and she asks me, what am I doing? And I said, no, I didn't do nothing. I just changed my food, that's it.
Man. Hey, listen to that.
You have really increased my confidence in life.
And thank you, man. I'm glad that I saved a man. I change lives of people, but when you change the life of a man, it hits differently.
I think I have to get your number and talk to you in private, okay?
Please do. Take my contact on this platform and let's have a conversation.
Exactly. Doc, you have made me happy ever since. I started watching you about 3 months now.
Yeah.
Everything that I suffer from is gone. Only 3 months.
Man, listen to that.
But the only thing that I cannot do, the 72 hours fasting, is something that I'm trying to push. But even today, I said I want to do it. But when I get home, I put chicken in my mouth.
You see, I'm glad you ate chicken. Now listen, it takes time. It takes time and you will adapt with time. But listen to this. From within, you have the energy already. So that energy, that zeal from within is what that will push you to do even better. So don't worry. You don't fail. What you do is you learn through the process. And in this channel, nobody fails.
Doc, if I tell you what things that I went through for many years, that I cannot come out from it until I saw your preaching, I saw your message, and I follow you, and just Doc, it's not like I'm not lying. I'm telling you the gospel fact, the truth is what I'm telling you. Things that I never thought of, that I can come out of, that it's all gone.
Man.
It's all gone. It's sometimes I think about it, like, I'm like, what is going on? So, Doc, how come I didn't see you earlier? How come I didn't see you earlier, Doc?
Man, I don't know how interesting it is. Just listen to you saying these things. How happy you sound.
Doc,
yes.
I live in New York City. I have been to all the hospitals in New York City.
Yeah.
I have been to all nutritionists. I have been to all clinics. I did all tests. You know? Man. And I didn't know it was only fasting and changing of my oil, eating eggs and that kind of. They told me that.
They even told you not to eat eggs.
Yes. I said, they asked me, don't eat egg, don't eat fatty meat, don't eat that, don't eat meat. And those are the things they keep telling me.
Man. I'm so proud of you, bro.
If
I'm so
I'm
proud
going
of
to
you.
eat the meat with the fat, I have to clean all the fat. I have to clean all the fat on the meat. If it's a chicken, I have to take out the skin from the chicken. It's so strange.
There we go. And now you can eat your chicken plus skin without problems.
You have added a new life in my life. If I'm walking, people ask me what is going on because I lose weight. And myself, I feel the energy, my testosterone, everything went up.
There we go. Man.
Doc, I don't know what to do to thank you.
Yeah, and congratulations. I feel your energy. Take that contact of mine and let's have a conversation as we continue with this. But meanwhile, thank you so much for coming through and sharing this.
Problem. My wife did not understand me. I'm trying to preach to my wife, but still she don't understand. She thought I'm lying. And she was seeing the transformation. And she still don't understand me.
Good point. Now listen to this.
Even my kids, my kids, they're still eating what we are not supposed to eat. They're still eating because I don't know how to change them. I don't know. They see me that I have changed, but they cannot change.
Don't worry about them, sir.
So what I do is that
Yeah.
what I do is that I do my own thing. I
That's-
try to change them. That doesn't work.
That is the point. Listen, your story will one day inspire them. But I'm glad that you took the position as a man because...
I know, Doc.
Yes.
Doc, even yesterday, my wife was telling somebody in secret that, hey, what my husband is doing now is losing weight and he's not even go to the gym.
Man.
Doc, I never knew in my life that your food can make you lose weight. I never knew that.
You know, I once told people that when you're trying to lose weight or you're trying to lead a healthy life, your spouse, your children, and your friends will be number one on the list of people who will actually make you change your mind. When you just lose some weight, they'll start telling you things.
She discouraged me.
I know. But you see...
And I said, no, I have to follow you. I have to follow what you are saying because anytime I hear people, the testimony, and I said, no, there's something positive is happening.
Yeah. You see, God wanted the man to be the leader. So I'm glad that you took the position. Now, once you've led, they will follow suit. They might take time before they join you, but it's just a matter of time. Right now, they're in denial. But they are seeing the benefits. You see, if she shares these stories with another person, she actually appreciates it, but she doesn't know how to join your camp. But don't worry. Take your time, keep fixing yourself.
Doc,
once you become better, they will follow suit.
Doc, if I tell you that I cook my own food, you won't believe it. I cook my own food.
Wow.
Because if you come to my wife cooking, her regular way of cooking, that's the only way she want to do. I said, no, we have to change that. Because that thing is killing me. But she didn't know. It's killing both of us, but she didn't know until I change it.
Yeah.
And yesterday I saw her telling one of her friends that she was seeing a notice. She was not noticing a very drastic weight loss in my life, but she don't know what I'm doing. And I keep telling her the food that I change, that is the problem.
Yeah.
But she don't understand.
Oh man, congratulations, bro. Congratulations. I hope you keep on fixing yourself for the better.
Thank you so much. I thank you so much. I really thank you so much. I never knew in my life that one day there would be such a big transformation in my life.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. I have to drop you now.
I have a lot of rashes on my body, my thighs, my legs. Everything is gone.
Wow. I sense his energy. Bro, I have to drop you for now.
If you look at my face,
no,
it's like a baby. My face is...
Man, allow me to drop you for now because hey, this guy this guy just changed the kitchen and everything worked for him and he's in the moon, bro. He's over the moon. Now listen. Of course, some of you might think this guy is super excited to be on this live. But that super excitement comes from somewhere. Yesterday we were talking about testosterone. Yesterday we were talking about men taking the lead. Do you see that? Sometimes, whether you like it or not, your family, your friends, your spouse, your children will be among the first people to discourage you from doing what you have to do. If you're a woman, they'll tell you, you looked good when you had the thick thighs. We will tell you how thick thighs save lives. But you've never saved any single life with the thick thighs. You're diabetic, for heaven's sake. So when will you ever save yourself before you start saving others? If you're a man with a pot belly, they call you chairman. They call you kiongozi in Kenya. And now you feel like you're a real chairman. Now you can't lose that tummy because if you lose that tummy, you lose the potential in you. The potential. Now everybody has to bow when you pass. They say hi and you throw some few coins at them. Some few notes here. Acting the life of a kiongozi. In real sense, you're really struggling with yourself because of the pot belly. But because the society is labeling you as kiongozi, as the chairman, you don't want to lose that pot belly because you lose the status quo. Run away from that nonsense. Lose that pot belly. There's no award for a pot belly. They will award you in the bar because you're buying them alcohol. They will be the first one to join that WhatsApp group when you want to go to India for that surgery. But they will give you about 5,000 shillings. Not because they want to give you that money. No. It's because they are in that group. And if they don't changa that money, they don't give you that money. The guilt in them will kill them. Other people will think, hey, you are his friend. Why are you not giving him something? So they'll give you 5,000 shillings. And yet you need 5 million for a surgery. Don't be that stupid. Be clean. Lead from the front. Don't care about anything else. You came alone, you will leave alone. So fix your health. It is your personal journey. Fix your health. My friends, amazing. That is amazing. Hey man, that guy. That guy, my friend. If you dare touch me, that guy will finish you. Hey, this is who? This is Red. Is it Redson or Redson?
Ritzman, hi Doc, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Very much okay. Have also a testimony.
Okay.
So, in my case, I had 2 chronic conditions.
Okay.
Right. The first one was psoriasis,
Okay.
which was affecting my skin,
Yes.
the lower part of the legs. And then I also had high blood sugar.
Yes.
Yes. So I listened to your videos. Then I started to work on a diet plan for myself, but I also included intermittent fasting.
Yes.
Yes. So in about 2 months, my diabetes was gone. The psoriasis, also on the skin, it disappeared.
Whoa. Whoa.
So, you know, the unfortunate thing is that for these 2 conditions,
Yes.
the psoriasis one, I had gone for almost 7 years.
Whoops. Okay.
And the doctors had almost given up. They said it's something that you have to live with. It's not going to be treated by any medication.
Yeah.
We know that it's a condition, but we don't know what causes it. We don't know how to treat it.
There we go.
But after those dietary adjustments, up to today, I've never suffered from those 2 conditions.
Wow.
So, God bless you, sir. Thank you so much.
So where are you talking to us from?
I'm talking from Zimbabwe.
Man. Hey. You tell me if you are in my position. Tell me if you will not wake up tomorrow with the energy to change lives. Listen to how men are talking, the energy that is being portrayed by men. We celebrate you on this platform, sir. We congratulate you and we want you to keep going. And you know how many people you inspire through this journey. Now you can imagine being a patient. You're trying to fix your health. You're trusting somebody who has gone to school to study your system. Then you're trusting them with your life. And the only thing they can tell you is they know the disease, but they don't know how to treat it. So what do they know? They are telling you they know this is psoriasis, this is diabetes, but we don't know how to treat it. Imagine that. So you as a desperate person, how do you survive? And once they say that, in your head they've sold you the fear successfully. So anything they say, even if they tell you to take 1 bucket of water in the morning and 3 in the evening, you will do it faithfully. This is what we are trying to help you walk away from, that you can empower yourself with information and become a better doctor because your body talks to you. The body does not talk to me as your doctor. The body talks to you and then you come to me and tell me the symptoms of what you're going through. I will fix the symptoms because that's what you told me. I will not fix the reality. So, sir, congratulations and thank you so much for being here. We celebrate you on these platforms and we'll make sure that the world knows about you.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Man, you're welcome. You're welcome. So this is for those who keep on telling me that autoimmune conditions, listen to me, autoimmune conditions don't come from the air. They don't come from the skies. Autoimmune conditions come from within you. What did you do to get the imbalance that brought the autoimmune? That is what you fix. Because your body is always struggling to get the balance. But you're the one who is struggling to create the imbalance, even more imbalance. As the body is trying to help you heal, you keep feeding it with wrong foods, wrong diets, and then you keep weakening the army that is supposed to protect you. So how do you expect to get better? Oh man, amazing. Zimbabwe is in the building. That is amazing. How about vitiligo, dog? There is nothing that you cannot fix, Cosmos. There is nothing that you cannot fix. Before I bring in the other guest, let me read the comments here on YouTube. Free Mindset says, all this information for free, dog. God bless you. Man, my life is different. We like that. We give it for free because God gave it to us for free. We only guide you. Oh, man.
Doctor.
Yes. This is Enrique. How are you, Enrique? Hello, sir. Hi, what's wrong with this?
Network yangu.
Yes, your network has a problem, sir. Mine is very stable.
Yes.
Yes, talk to me, sir. Now we can have a conversation. Go ahead.
My network has some issue.
Pardon?
Oh, okay. I can then drop and fix my network first.
Yeah, kindly drop, then come
no
back.
Worries.
Yeah, kindly drop and then come back. We'll take you in.
You can hear me? Yes, daktari, niko na testimony hapa.
Oh, that's his network being problematic. Good. As we continue.
Okay, daktari.
Yes.
Okay, daktari.
Oh, that's still him struggling with the internet.
Hello?
Mohammed Marunga is saying, I am a living testimony and a happy beneficiary of your advice on management of H. pylori. God bless you, Doc. H. pylori gone. Simple as that. Safi, people are so misinformed, so they keep wondering what's going on. Very true. The information that is out there, it's not like people don't have information, no. It's that people have been fed with the wrong information, but you never know. You don't know. You have never had any idea. Okay? Yeah. Yes. Farm affairs.
Oh, Doc, how are you?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Well, I'm surviving. I tried calling your number several times. Your number on here.
You are surviving. Why are you surviving?
Yes. Well, I was diagnosed with hepatitis B, but inactive one.
Okay.
So I was trying to talk to you for some guidelines on how to go about my diet, if it's possible to eradicate it from there permanently.
It is possible, but unfortunately today's live is about Testimonial Tuesdays. So what you should do is you should not call that contact, because that phone at this moment in time, it is in the United States. So what you should do is
I'm calling from Ghana too.
Yes, so that will be a challenge to you. What you can do, you can easily text that contact on WhatsApp, and your problem will be fixed. So simply text on WhatsApp.
No problem. I'll do that right away.
Yeah, my assistant is far away from where you are, and you have to do that. You have to text her through WhatsApp. So if you're in Kenya and you're trying to call that contact, I want to talk to Daktari, my friend. I am here in physical, but in spiritual, I'm in the United States of America, trying to fight the big pharma for no good reason. Hey, some of you, when you watch one of my videos, you might think I'm a very controversial doctor. I'm not. I just tell you what you need to hear. Yes, Elizabeth.
Hey, Doc, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Talk to us. Where are you talking to us from?
I'm from Kenya.
Ah, good.
I'm in Mombasa.
You're in Mombasa?
Yeah.
Ah, good. Where in Mombasa?
I'm in Nyali.
Ah, good. Welcome on board.
Thank you. I wanted to talk about the person who was asking about the vitiligo.
Yes.
I wanted to tell her that it's possible to heal vitiligo, since I know someone who healed her through diet.
Okay.
yeah, I advised her, and now she's okay with it.
Make a good summary for him or her. When she's here or he's here, he can easily hear. Or you want him to reach you out.
Yeah, she can reach. I don't know if she's a she or a he.
It doesn't matter as long as they reach you. Let's use they.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah,
so
that's good.
So kindly say your contact twice.
I will. Let her just inbox me, then I'll give her my contact.
But you see, there's one on YouTube.
Yours?
Yes, there's somebody on YouTube who was also asking about vitiligo. So you can also join the YouTube page and possibly type it there, and then somebody will inbox you. So it's Health and Wellness Spot on YouTube, okay?
Okay, I will. Thank you, Doc.
You are welcome. Good, that's how we do it here. If you have any brilliant idea that can actually change lives of people, share it. Not the pioneer's idea. No. The pioneer, the herbalist. No. Not pioneer's idea, my friend. Not pioneer's idea. Let's talk to Luanga. Okay, another one. If you see my skin now, this is Wanjiru Joy Tracy. If you see my skin now, it's amazing. Fasting and eating healthy is the only way. 101%. My friend, this is...
Good evening, doctor.
Hold on a little bit, sir. Let me read this comment from S. Is it S. Simati or Simati? Yes, say Simati. My friends stopped visiting because the only things they found in my house was fermented cabbage, meat, and eggs. You lost a friend because there was no food, no alcohol. They will actually tell you there's no food. But this is food. Eggs are food. Fermented cabbage is food. Meat is food. So they dropped you because they used to find alcohol. They used to find cakes. They used to find sugar. And they used to enjoy this. They get the fake high. And they celebrate you. And they lie to you that they are your friends. They are not. They just came in because they are foodies. And they knew this is the right way. This is the best place to find the best food. That's why they line on those restaurants. They put a whole line. You can easily think that, hey, these guys are going to heaven. It's a line just waiting to be served with that chicken from, I don't know, you know that one, that restaurant that starts with K and ends with C. Figure out the mid letter. Good, yes, sir. Luanga.
Yes, sir. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I just pray to God to bless you 100. In September last year, I was down on bed and admitted. I was in coma for 16 days over hypertension and high sugars.
Wow.
Me, I didn't know how to reverse high sugar. Totally, I didn't know because I have been fighting for 4 years to reverse my sugars. But I didn't know that it was due to my diet.
Wow.
Because I was someone who loved chapati, someone who loved posho, this one ugali, someone who loved rice and beans. So 1 month ago, just 1 month, I followed you, but I didn't know even why I followed you until when I reached on you live. Then I started studying what you're saying. There is the point you noticed and said morning time you take milk with sugar, blood, then you take metformin. You think it is going to work, but instead it is bringing effects on you.
That is my student.
So when I started fasting, and I dropped all chapatis. By the way, I've been eating chapati while I'm taking these medicines. Actually, they sometimes used it to put me even on insulin. But I could not see my sugars go down. Doctor, you know, at the age of 34, measuring sugar 512. Sometimes the machine fail even to measure and to put high.
Error.
High. Yes. But just 1 month ago when I joined, I changed. Now I'm eating eggs, 1 meal in a day. Eggs. I eat sweet potatoes. I eat yam and sometimes cassava, they include in, and green bananas.
Then I eat fatty meat.
Yes.
I eat ground nuts.
Awesome.
I no longer use oils.
Yes.
Because I eat boiled meat.
Yes.
So when I tested, it is like 4 days ago.
Yeah.
I was measuring 225. So I don't know, I'm even feeling shivering now. Because 4 years I've been fighting so hard.
Yeah.
Fighting so hard. Urinating in the night severely.
Yeah.
But nowadays I urinate once, sometimes I don't even urinate.
Awesome.
Till morning.
Awesome.
So I don't know how I can say, but may God bless you so much. And I will add my voice on your voice to tell everyone out there having hypertension, having high sugars, chronic high sugar, that they should drop all kind of sugars, including fruits and honey.
Yes.
Then they feed well. They will see.
They normally tell me if I tell them to fast, if somebody is diabetic and I tell them to fast, they tell me they will faint. Have you fainted from fasting?
No, not at all. Actually, after 4 days,
yes.
After 4 days when I'm fasting, the body got used and I'm feeling too much power. I even run in the morning before I go to work.
There we go.
I didn't know I'm having this power because I'm small in size due to the other high sugars.
Yes.
Me, I cut off weight too much.
Yes.
But now I'm having a lot of power, same like a horse.
Bro, keep going, bro. Bro, you said you were in ICU for how many? You were in coma for how many days?
I was in a coma for 16 days.
Wow.
Those one who even doubt, I have a video on my TikTok when I'm hospitalized.
Wow.
You know when you're having diabetes?
Yeah.
You will be ravaged by infections.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
So when I was in Uganda, so I think I came with malaria, but I didn't know that I'm having malaria. When I reached in this country where I'm working from, so I felt normal fever.
Yeah.
I didn't take care, so I just went in the pharmacy, I bought antibiotics, whereas I'm taking metformin. So the following day, the disease came at a higher speed. I've never seen it before. Actually, I remember one thing when they are taking me to bed. I realized again, like mind came back again.
Yeah.
When they brought my phone, I see I'm in the big hospital. I have oxygen on the nose. I have this, I don't know how you call it, same like, how can I say? Because I could not eat. So they pierce here in the neck for feeding. I could not do anything. I was half dead.
Yeah.
By this time, they are saying I have too much infection because the doctors are Indians. They just told me you have too much infections and you have kidney failure, you have lungs failure, and high fever.
Man.
So this is when I started insulin.
Wow.
So they were injecting me insulin in the hospital, but what amazes, they could bring me rice, they bring me brown bread, and I could eat like 4 meals.
Wait.
But on your teaching, I realized.
so you're just recovering from coma.
Actually, the pancreas.
Let me get this right. You're just recovering from coma, and you are on insulin therapy, and they serve you rice.
Exactly.
You can't make this stuff up.
It brown rice.
You can't make this stuff up. You can't. This is exact picture of our hospitals. The diabetic patients are being served with honey, fruits, milk, sugar, brown bread, margarine, and rice. That is exactly the standard.
For me, They even advised me to use stevia instead of sugar.
Hey, bro, you've just painted the real image of our hospitals.
Exactly. I have a video. It is there on TikTok. I posted it.
Man,
thanking God that
his name is actually Luanga Skyron. Luanga Lwanga, and then Skyron. You can visit his TikTok page and just see that testimony. Just in case you think we've paid Luanga to tell us what he's saying. Luanga
and
Skyron.
I will always say,
yes.
See, doctor, you always say that life is actually, I don't know how you say it, but it is like you will feel your pain alone.
Yes.
No anyone will feel your pain.
Health is a personal journey. Walk it alone.
Exactly. So, if someone over there doubting this, okay, let them eating their sugars, let them eat chapati. They will feel the consequence. If I teach you and you fail to take my testimony,
well done.
But thank you so much.
Bro, thank you so much for coming through. I'm glad that you rejuvenated your health. Keep doing it. Keep saving lives. Where are you right now?
I'm in Abu Dhabi.
Change those people's lives in Abu Dhabi. Don't care who they are. Change their lives for the better. If they ignore your message, let them be.
Exactly.
Congratulations, bro. Congratulations. One life straight out of the coma, straight into life, back into living. That is one life. Tell me if you cannot wake up the next day in the morning to preach the same gospel over and over and over until your African brother gets this deeper into their veins. Tell me you cannot do that. We shall be here shouting this thing. And this guy just painted the real image of our hospitals. Your mother, your grandmother, your father, your relative, your spouse is in that hospital bed taking therapy for stroke, taking therapy and rejuvenating or regaining the health back from hypertension or an attack, from even asthma, from diabetes. And guess what they are being fed with? They are being fed with rice and beans, everything carbohydrates. And they will tell you this is a balanced diet. And this has actually been written by hospital nutritionists. They will be served with tea in the morning that has little sugar or even stevia or honey, plus milk, plus brown bread, because brown bread is healthier than white bread. At lunch hour, they will be given brown chapati and beans again, all things carbohydrates. In the evening, they are given this size of ugali, because now diabetic people are being told that this size of ugali cannot hurt you. This is enough for diabetics. Plus a few vegetables and 2 pieces of meat, because meat will cause you hypertension. Meat will cause you diabetes. Meat will cause you kidney problem. Red meat is toxic. It causes you gout and it causes you kidney failure. But you ended up getting kidney failure without eating the meat. How did you end up in this bed? You've avoided salt for all this time. How did you end up being diabetic or hypertensive? Sorry. You have avoided coffee for all this time. How is it possible that you still have the same kidney disease? You have avoided eggs all through. You stopped eating eggs, you stopped eating fatty meats, you stopped eating the geese and all this. But your cholesterol levels are still on the roof. Aren't you thinking? And now we, as the people who take care of these patients, the caregivers, we bring more of this to them. In the morning when you're going to those wards to see your mother, you're carrying a lot of fruits, genetically modified fruits. They look so appealing because you want your mother to survive. You're bringing honey because honey is natural sugar. Your mother loves sugarcane juice, and they told her because she has a fatty liver, she has to take a glass of sugarcane juice every single day, forgetting that is sugar. So the fatty liver is sugar, and then you bring in sugar, and you expect to ever walk out of that hospital bed. You're prolonging your hospital stays. You're prolonging the prescription. You're actually increasing the drugs on that prescription. These same drugs are going into the same liver for processing. How will your mother or your spouse or your father survive? And you come here when you preach this gospel to you, you're the first one to type, you're the first one to comment on my videos. Doctor, you are wrong. Doctor, this is natural sugar. Doctor, this and doctor that. And you saw the other day, Marian, your favorite nutritionist, she's actually in Germany. She actually says, no, I have roots in Somali, but I'm not a Somali. I live in Germany. Just because I live in Germany, I'm not African. I am Somali, but I live in Germany. I was born here, raised here. I am a nutritionist, stroke physiotherapist, stroke I don't know. And now she's the one who is preaching to you. You know, fruits are natural. As long as you eat fruit with a lot of protein. She's telling you that as though the body knows if you eat fruits and protein. The body knows glucose, fructose, and all these. The body does not know you ate meat. You ate fruits that are natural, that are God-made. And these are the nutritionists that are sitting there with a white lab coat and writing these notes to you. They are the ones who are reviewing files for your sick patients in the wards. And now your doctor comes and just adds on the dose of insulin. Give him 30 units, 30 in the morning, 24 in the evening. And guess what you do? The nurse increases the dose. And now you go into hypoglycemia. The patient is fainting. The next thing is lower the insulin dose, but give them soda so that the blood sugars go up. You are given soda. You are given that dextrose monohydrate that you people call glucose. It's not glucose, it's dextrose monohydrate. That packet of labeled on glucose. They make a solution for you, you drink and you feel good. Walk sometimes in these private institutions and see what doctors are doing. A whole consultant, a surgeon, is coming from surgery and then drinks sugar that has been concentrated in a cup to just make sure that his sugars are stabilized. And they are busy telling you that Daktari came from a surgery and he's so tired, his sugars are down. Now he has to take this concoction of sugar so that his sugars go back to normal for him to attend to more patients. What a mess. What a mess. And you're there telling me, you know, my professor, you know, my doctor, you know, yes, your doctor is actually drinking sugar to make sure that his sugar levels are stable. Because he took a dose, he overdosed on insulin. How many doctors are snorting on cocaine? How many doctors are smoking? You just walk out of that consultation room, he's busy on the balcony smoking before he sees the next client. How many of those doctors, you sit in there with them in the bar after scoring from you, just taking money from you. You're now sitting in the bar in the evening, taking 2 bottles of the road. Wanasemanga mbili za barabarani. So you're sitting in your favorite joint, and then your doctor walks in and he recognizes you. You're here. Oh, so don't worry. Let's just drink alcohol. Let's keep on topping on your diabetes. Please come back after 2 weeks. He's actually buying you 2 more beers so that tomorrow you still come back and pay him more. And then you're like, you know this daktari of mine, tunakunywanga na yeye. Daktari wangu tunakunywanga na yeye. This doctor is very social. Imagine we take 2 beers with him at our favorite joint. My friends, the health system is rogue. It doesn't care about you. Cecilia has just slapped us with 500 shillings on YouTube as a super chat. 500 shillings. Cecilia, we celebrate you. Thank you so much for the super chat. Cosmas Cheriot is saying, way back in college, certain lecturer told us that vitiligo has no permanent treatment, that it's only supportive management. Thank you, Doc. Keep misleading us. We are learning, relearning, and unlearning. Yes, that's what we are doing here. We are misleading you. Every single day, we are misleading you. We will keep on misleading you. As you get better, and as they lead you in the right direction, as you get to suffer. Of course, the end result is you'll bring them money. But of course, when you have money, some of these things don't make sense. They don't make sense at all. So you can imagine a doctor telling you this condition cannot be managed. You just wait for death. Some of you have even been told that you're just waiting for 6 weeks to die, 6 months to die. Your cancer is at stage 4. We can only help you manage the symptoms. And then they give you chemotherapy. And 2 weeks down the line, you're dead. Not because you died from cancer. No, you died from the side effects of chemotherapy. And nobody can tell you about that boldly. Yes, Irene, how are you? Irene McKenna. Are you here, Irene? Irene is still trying to fix her internet. McKenna, Meru, there's no internet in Meru. Good. This is making sense. This is Rachel Lavender. We've been doing a disservice to our clients. Only God can repay you for the eye opening. My friends, and remember, all of us start from somewhere. I didn't just wake up one day and started preaching these things. I went through the process. You've seen me share my photos on my platforms when I was still that guy. That doctor, they call it cephalothorax or something. When you fuse the head and the... when you fuse the head and is it the head and the thorax? Now you have only one. That's a cephalothorax. So you don't have a neck. And you're telling this patient, you're selling them hope. You're actually telling them how they will survive from this condition if you just stick on these drugs. Take your drugs at 7 in the morning and make sure you don't miss a dose at 7 in the evening. But Daktari, you have a fused neck. What is happening? Hey, my friends, what is happening to your neck, sir? You look like somebody just... Hey, yes, this is Mariana Danso. Hey, Daktari, you're telling me that I can lose weight through these dietary modifications, Mr. Nutritionist. You are sure I will lose weight with these dietary modifications? Yes, madam, you will lose weight, and actually I can give you about 2 months to lose weight. But sir, why don't you want to lose weight yourself? No, don't worry about me. You know me, I'm healthy. You know me, I'm a doctor. I have to be, I know what to do. I'll just lose weight. If I want to lose weight, I'll just lose it. Doctor, but just lose it for me to see, and then I'll follow suit. Don't worry about me. Me, I'm okay. Another $5 from Lynn. Super chat, $5 on YouTube. Lynn, thank you so much for gifting us. Mariana, still waiting for you to pick up.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm doing good. Where are you calling us from?
I'm calling all the way from Gambia.
Hey, Gambia is in the building. Welcome on board. Welcome on board. How are you?
Thank you very much. I'm fine.
Talk to us.
First, I'll have to say thank you very much.
Welcome.
This is because I got newly diagnosed sometime around February.
Yes.
With diabetes type 2.
Okay.
And I'm just 26, newly married, yet to be a mother.
Oh, man.
So I conceived and then I lost my baby when I was 6 months pregnant.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
So the shock of dealing with my lost pregnancy coupled with knowing I had diabetes at that time was just too much for me.
Yeah.
And this happened at the time when my husband is currently pursuing his master's in the US.
Yeah.
So I had to deal with most of it alone.
Okay.
But then when I started joining your program,
yeah,
I've noticed a big changes in myself.
Good.
Because the first information I received was I should be able to spread out my meals at least every 3-4 hours.
Yes.
And I was doing that.
Mm-hmm.
But then I realized my sugar was still spiking up.
Yes.
I would wake up in the morning, I wouldn't even feel hungry.
Yeah.
Because I was asked to eat very early. So when I eat early, the next 3 hours, I'm also trying to snack around or get something that I could lay my mouth, I could eat.
Yeah.
So it was difficult for me to deal with myself.
Okay.
But when you advised us on the fasting, at least being able to, and also stop, especially when it comes to the snacking.
Yeah.
Because the advice I received was, whenever you feel hungry, you can snack around.
Exactly.
And another thing that when I was asked to do away with carbohydrate, my first question is, it was going to make me weak because from my side of where I'm coming from, majority of our food is carbohydrate.
Yes.
And while we were in school, the belief was carbohydrates were energy-giving food.
Literally everywhere. That's the news. Carbohydrates are energy-giving
So
foods.
if you're now telling me I should stop eating carbohydrates, I thought I would be very weak.
Yeah.
So I started hitting more on fiber like beans. I also have chia that I will soak overnight and eat them in the morning.
Yeah.
The first change I realized was my constipation reduced. I used to have chronic constipation.
Mm-hmm.
And I realized that because of the fiber content in my new meals,
yeah,
that reduced gradually.
Yeah.
And I've also have the glucometer in my house. I check myself before my meals and after my meals. And I realized my hyper moments are mostly around 7 point something. It's at 7. And I'll say the much part of the credit goes to you. Because now what I do is I eat one strong meal in the morning, say brunch, sometime around midday.
Yeah.
And I make sure the portion is well calculated. Because I'm a working woman, when I close from work, I make sure I snack on something for the evening. At most by 6 p.m., I stop eating.
Yeah.
Till the next day. And I'm big on beverages, mostly hot beverages to be specific.
Okay.
Green tea. I have cinnamon here, and I also have this hibiscus tea that I take. And I realized I could actually do it.
Yep.
And these were things that I thought maybe without the carbohydrate and all the other starchy food, I was going to be weak, because that's the mindset I had from the beginning.
Yeah.
And I will have to say thank you very much. And I'm learning a lot from you. At least sometimes when I check the internet, I will see things that are not very African related.
Yeah.
But from your end, I could relate to a lot of things, because as Africans, we have a lot of things in common. And I will also follow the comment section to actually get to know a lot from others that also share that situation.
That is the point.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome. That is the point. Taking an initiative to make sure that not only do you just watch the video, you can actually see what other people are sharing, so that you get the real situation on the ground. And we celebrate you. It is just the beginning. You're going to get better. You're going to get pregnant, and you will take care of that pregnancy to term. There will be no complications in that pregnancy. There's nothing like gestational diabetes. You just had it. The pregnancy exposes it. So when they tell you got diabetes because of a pregnancy, a baby does not come with sugar. Babies don't come with sugars. You just had it. You had very bad eating habits. You ate wrong foods. And then the pregnancy came with hormones that just exposed that and became worse. So always focus on fixing your kitchen. Once you fix that kitchen, you actually starting to prepare yourself for a pregnancy. So you don't start raising a pregnancy when you have it already. You start preparing yourself before the pregnancy. When you get the pregnancy, you will run swiftly through the pregnancy. You will have no cravings at all. You will end up having a very smooth and a very healthy pregnancy. You will give birth to a child naturally without having to go through a CS, which is an emergency way of giving birth. You will give birth naturally, and then you will raise very healthy babies. You are very young. You are newly married. You are only 26. Look at yourself. If you started taking drugs at 26, look at yourself at 80. How worn out shall you be? You cannot even reach at 80, because you will die of the side effects of the drugs. So you only need to change your kitchen. You start fasting. You enjoy these foods. And they lied to us that carbohydrates are energy-giving foods. They are very smart. They did that because they knew whatever is coming from the industries, 90% is carbohydrates, which is sugars. So they wanted you to consume their products. And that's why they came up with that. The same way they came up with the idea that morning breakfast is the most important meal of the day. That is actually a food company that actually came up with that idea. And apparently that food company, I don't want to mention it, but it starts with K and ends with S. It has some G's somewhere. So those of you who know that food company that has some G's somewhere, that serves your breakfast table, the cereals, the milk, and all these things that are actually coming from this company. So is that wondering? Yes, McCandy, that's the company. So these are the companies that come out with these strategies. And remember, they have the best nutritionists, they have the best professors, and the best psychologists. And they start capturing your attention from the time you are young, when you're starting to develop the tests, the sense of tests, and differentiating between good and bad. That's the time when the babies, everything the baby touches goes into their mouth. Now, at that moment in time, these professors are studying every single behavior of this child, and they capture your attention from that moment in time. They put it on the media. They bring advertisements of foods using children, and then they put so many emotional colors, the red, the whites, the very attractive colors, and they make it a social function. And now you become so addicted to food. And oh goodness, you will defend carbohydrates by all you have until you lose all your teeth. You're still going to the dentist with only a gum, without teeth, but you're still saying sugar, sugar, sugar. Sugar is everything. Anyway, thank you so much, Maria, for coming through. God bless you and keep saving yourself and save people around you also. Oh, man. So you can imagine, these guys are busy. They cannot even say Dr. Lewis. Yeah, Dr. Lewis. And they're still defending. You know, carbohydrates are energy-giving foods. Come on, my friend. There's nobody who has ever died. There's no deficiency condition for carbohydrates. If you don't eat carbohydrates and the sugars, there is no deficiency condition. So as you sing in that comment section, carbohydrates, sugars, please understand that if you don't eat proteins, there's a deficiency condition. Every vitamin has a deficiency condition. Fats have deficiency conditions, but carbohydrates have nothing. No deficiency condition. Sugar. Hey, my brother. Allow me to read something from YouTube. Yes. Hey, these are the lives where it gets interesting. You enjoy health content. Do you know, guys? Most of you took health so serious, right? You took doctors so serious to an extent that you can't imagine a doctor making fun, right? Like, that doctor is a serious guy, and then he talks in this soft voice that just suits you so that your pocket becomes empty and slippery, and everything just goes to the doctor because you just said it in a soft spoken voice. That very white coat. Do you think that white coat was designed for any good reason? That white coat was designed for some. And by the way, some of these white coats, and I have mine, some of these white coats are actually coming from these pharmaceutical companies. Hey, today I shared something on my Telegram channel that nowadays you see those booklets that they give us, those prescription pads that these companies give us through the medical representatives. Most of the times, these elderly doctors, the ones who follow guidelines strictly, they're the ones who used to write on do not substitute so that they get commissions from these pharmaceutical companies after this prescription has been dispensed. But nowadays, you as a doctor, you don't need to struggle to write do not substitute. First things first, you write drugs on a prescription in their trade names. A drug has 3 names. We have the chemical name, the 1,2-dichloro-3,4-dibromo. That one is the chemical name. Very difficult, very long. And then we have the generic name that is recognized everywhere. For example, if I say metformin, that is a generic name. If you go to USA, if you go to Uganda, South Africa, anywhere, and just say metformin, they'll give you the same drug. So it's known universally. So these generic names are the ones that are supposed to be written on a prescription by the doctors. But there is this third name that is called the brand name or the trade name, the one that has been patented by a certain company. So you'll realize a company can produce metformin, but it has its own name for that metformin. Okay? So now, if you talk about metformin, nobody will come after you. But if you talk about that brand name, that trade name, serious problems, because this one is somebody's property. Now, that doctor writes a prescription using this brand name, the company name for metformin, which basically means he's promoting products from that company. And then writes there, do not substitute, which means even if you have metformin and this guy is dying, don't give him any metformin. Give him metformin from this company. What does that tell you? This doctor is on a payroll for this company. And then now they write there, do not substitute. And now this company has decided, we will make your doctor's work easier. What do we do? After the prescription, after the signature of the doctor, right down here we write, do not substitute. So if you are not on my Telegram channel, go and see the last post that I put today. A prescription pad that is actually written here, printed, do not substitute. And remember, that prescription pad is given to me as a bribe so that I can push. Daktari, sukuma hizi dawa. So that I can push those drugs. Pushing these drugs means I don't care about your health. I care about the company. I care about my money. So I'll push these drugs to you. You go and swallow them. Whatever side effects you get, that's your own problem. You'll know how you'll come back for another drug. Of course, the company knows. If you're taking atorvastatin, go push yourself, eat it every night, take it, and then you'll suffer erectile dysfunction. You'll come back for sildenafil. So they know what they are doing. And now they've written there, printed there, do not substitute. Why should I not substitute? Why not? Not everybody can afford your product. My friend, out here is crazy. It's crazy. So yeah, we are almost clocking 2 hours, man. Hey, let's do. So we have. I'll do Paul. I'll do Jeff. I'll do Dennis. So I'll start with KK Law. I'll do with KK Law and then those four. Then we call it a night. So yeah, Testimonial Tuesdays are always on fire. Now, if you're here and you are intending to lose weight in a healthy way, but an aggressive process that takes only 8 weeks, that is 2 months, use the contact that I've pinned on these platforms. Health and Wellness Sport is the home to be. Now, do not give us a call. Simply text us on WhatsApp. Tell us if you are interested in online consultation or physical consultation that will be held at the end of the month. And we do that all the time. At the end of the month, we are always in Nairobi trying to change your lives for the better. So that's why you do our physical consultations. You can also start booking your slot now so that we don't get to chrome at the last minute. Mickey has pinned that contact there, 0707074722. That is our consultation contact. It is always on our YouTube videos also. You can book an online consultation. You'll be slotted in and awarded time so that we can have a conversation with you. You can book your slot for the physical consultation, and we don't allow walk-ins. It's only bookings. And then you can book your slot for weight loss program that is going for 2 months, and it starts on 15th of this month. It is amazing. It's amazing. And also remember to like our videos, like our lives, share them. Don't just sit there and be an idle listener. You don't write notes, you don't like, you don't do anything, you don't gift. Don't be that mean. Come on. You don't give us super chats, at least to appreciate the work that we're doing. Remember, your growth is our growth also. And you help us grow as we help you understand health, okay? So thank you so much for those of you who are gifting us, who are giving us super chats, who are rewarding us on M-Pesa. Thank you for even those who are taking a chance on us and giving us a chance to change your life during the physical consultations and the online consultations. We appreciate and we celebrate you. So you can join my platforms, Health and Wellness Sport on Telegram, a very, very super mini library. Lewis Muchile on Facebook, join the 67,000 people there. Join the 5,000 people on Telegram. Join the 5,000 people on Instagram, Lewis Muchile. Join the 5,000 people on X, formerly known as Twitter, Lewis Muchile. Join the Health Train on YouTube, 25,000 people there. Health and Wellness Sport on YouTube. Join my TikTok, both 2 accounts. This one and the backup account. Because remember, you can wake up tomorrow and this one is gone. We will use the backup account. Dr. Lewis Muchile is the backup account, and this one is Health and Wellness Sport. Be there, follow us, like our content, enjoy it, learn, sit down and write those notes, and then challenge us. So thank you so much. So let's bring in KK. KK has just ran. KK ran. He ran. Let's go for Paul. KK ran. KK, did you run because of sugar or something? Yes, Paul. Paul, your background is very noisy.
Let me try and get a better network.
Kindly, yeah.
Call you back.
Yes, kindly call us back.
Sorry.
Yeah. Thank you. So next is Self. Is it Self or Self? Jeff. Let's do Jeff and then Dennis. And then we call it a night. Thank you so much for all of you who have been here just listening to these conversations. It's a pleasure. And I know you never waste your 2 hours listening to health content.
Yes.
Yes, hello. Jeff, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, bro. Talk to me.
Oh, I'm also fine. I want to thank you for the.
Pardon?
I want to thank you for this plan.
Okay, thank you.
I'm able to lose in 2 months.
Yes.
On my own, following through your guidelines. Man, I want to thank you for that.
Oh, man.
It's been a journey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to thank you for that. I was able to drop. I was addicted to alcohol. And I dropped it so easily. I don't know how. After fasting, I found it so easy.
I don't know why I'm struggling to hear you clearly. I'm struggling to hear you clearly. Is there a problem with your network?
Let me try drop and
please drop and come back, okay? We will take you as the last guest.
Okay.
Oh, okay, good. We'll take you as the last guest. So we have two hanging. When they come back, we take them and then we call it a night. So this is Dennis, the last person for this one. Cecilia is saying, I forgot about breakfast long time ago. I usually break my fast at noon when on Tumad and 4 p.m. when on Omad. That is the way to go. That's the way of life. Yes, Dennis.
Doctor, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm fine.
Talk to us, bro. Where are you calling us from? As Dennis fixes his point, let me say this. Kefa Ogwell, I've dropped sugar but still struggling with chapati. You are not alone, Kefa Ogwell. I struggled with chapati, my friend. I moved from brown to white and back, brown to white and back. It never got easier. It was always difficult. I quit chapati for 1 day, and after 2 days, come on. See, I know what to do. See, tomorrow I'll just change. See, I'll drop chapati. 1 day I'll drop chapati for good. And I'm filled with the guilt. So I kept on going back and forth, bro. It wasn't easy because chapati has, I told you, chapati is as addictive as morphine because it stimulates the same centers. Yeah, it's not easy. Amos Kamau is saying, just got into the house. I've missed this one. Don't worry, it's never late for healthcare. You are never late. Good thing is you'll still find it on YouTube. Health and Wellness Spot be on YouTube and just check it out tomorrow. Eating, this is Cosmos, eating that useless meal called morning breakfast will make you eat the whole day. Avoid it. Yes, this is how it works. You take your breakfast in the morning, tea with milk and bread plus margarine. At 10, you are yawning, you're struggling, you can't concentrate, your system glucose has gone down, and now your system is asking you for more. And you end up topping up with more glucose. You take another tea plus another bread or mandazi or some biscuits. You're snacking at 12:30. At 1, you want to eat and you go and eat rice and beans. At 3, you're yawning again, you want more tea. And this is how the government institutions are designed. At 10, they give you tea. At 3, they give you tea, or at 4 p.m., they give you tea. And it becomes a norm. My friend, when you retire, all that money goes back to that government. This is Maureen Ototo. Breakfast is not necessary. If you avoid it, you get used to it and won't feel hungry. That is the truth. And one of the easiest meal to avoid is morning breakfast. When you avoid morning breakfast, when you talk about breakfast, you might be talking even about breaking the fast. But when I insist on morning breakfast, I mean the breakfast that we take in the morning. We sit on a table and we think that this is the most important meal of the day because during the day we'll have activities and we'll burn this glucose that is coming in. They lied to you. There's nothing you're burning. By the time you're getting that energy utilized, it's 8 hours from the time you took that meal. The only thing that you're going to absorb is glucose and get a false high, and then you get your insulin going up, you get into insulin resistance, and that's the problem. Esther Ayuku has decided to insist that avoid the inflammatory foods, seed oils, and sugars in all forms, including fruits and honey. That is a message that most of you will listen when you're busy trying to buy a fruit and thinking that one fruit will keep a doctor away. Simply remember, one fruit every day for 1 year, it will keep a doctor near your door for every single day of your life. Fruits can never keep a doctor away. They can't. Good, let's do Jeff Hux and then Dennis. And then we call it a night. So yes. Hey.
Hi, Doc. Am I allowed to go now?
I can't believe we've done 2 hours. Just relax a little bit, Jeff. Just relax.
Okay.
Allow me to fix this, then I bring you in. Just when KPLC thought they had blocked us from doing this live, we are here. We are doing it, and it's getting interesting. So yes, Jeff, how are you?
Fine, I'm fine. Am I allowed to go now?
You're very audible, sir. Talk to us. Where are you calling us from?
Calling from Meru.
Meru is in the building. Welcome on board, sir. Annabella, thank you.
Yeah. want to thank you, Doc.
What is happening?
Sorry, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Were you on earphones?
No.
Okay, continue now.
I think I have a point. So.
Guy. What is wrong with this phone of Jeff? Hey man, Jeff, I'm sorry man. I had to drop you because I'm not hearing anything. I'm just hearing an echo. I'm hearing some noises. I don't know, bro. Man. Doctor, can we do few berries and strawberries? I mean berries. Listen, the reality is this. The reason why we eat food is not because we just want to eat
Hello,
food.
doctor?
Hold on a little bit, Dennis. The reason why we eat food is not because we want to eat food. No. We eat food because they are nutritious and they have minerals and micro minerals and even nutrients that are supposed to service our bodies, to help our bodies in healing and in recovery processes, and then nourish the body to help it produce neurotransmitters and to give you everything that you need. But anytime you eat any type of fruit, what are you getting from it? Of course, fruits were designed to have minerals and also have vitamins. But the weird part about fruits is they have fructose, which is sugar, regardless of the fruit. They have fructose, and fructose is one of the sugars that is actually underrated. It doesn't cause a spike in glucose because it's not glucose. But look at how much sugars you consume in a single day. Our great grandfathers used to eat fruits, yes, but they never harmed them. Why? Because they used to do possibly 1 meal a day, and then they can even fast for 72 hours as long as they did not catch that animal, as long as there are no tubers, as long as that fruit is not in season, they will fast and then they'll walk long distances. But how much sugars do we take in a day, averagely or cumulatively? So much sugar. So by the time you're sitting down to eat that fruit pudding, you're just topping up on problems. And again, there is no nutrient or mineral that is in fruits that is not in vegetables. So why is it, what is this about fruits that we want fruits so badly and we don't want vegetables? Why? What is that? Dennis.
So, doctor.
Welcome on board.
Thank you, doctor. This is Dennis from Uganda.
Yes.
Yeah, I think, I don't know, I still remember the other one who had the other kid who was diabetic.
Yes.
I would like to thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And she had dropped from 20 to 14 now.
Yeah.
To 12.
Wow.
So I would like to thank you. Maybe I will continue with what you told me.
Yes.
You know, when you look at, I think I remember I showed it to you.
Yeah.
She's like a kid who has 5 years and she's 9 years because of diabetic.
Yeah.
Well, but the way I can see, it will work for me. No, thank you, doctor, for that. But unfortunately, the problem now, she has cancer. As of today, I got the results that she has cancer.
She doesn't have cancer. She has been diagnosed with cancer.
Yes, diagnosed with cancer.
Yes.
I got the results today. You know,
Yeah.
the mother is a nurse.
Yeah.
I remember I showed you the other wound on the head. You told me to continue nursing. But the mother, yes, the mother took her without telling me, without knowing anything, and they what? They cut it. They do surgery.
Okay.
And they remove everything. And they do this biopsy and whatever. And today we got results that she's diagnosed with cancer.
Listen,
so
Dennis.
I don't know what to do. So maybe yes, sir.
Do not despair. First things first. Do not despair. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
This is the point. Why don't you take her off all carbohydrates totally?
All carbohydrates totally.
Yes, because cancer feeds on sugar. There are two sources of foods for cancer: glutamine, which is an amino acid, and sugar. So why don't you take her on zero sugar diets? Basically, zero carbohydrates.
Zero carbohydrates, zero sugar.
Yes, so simply take her on animal proteins, which are fatty proteins. This is the meats, the eggs, the fish, the chicken, and vegetables, both cruciferous vegetables and green leafy vegetables.
Yes, doctor.
And then take her on natural spices. And then use saturated fats to cook her meals. The ghee, the tallow, the coconut oil, the butter.
Yes.
And then make sure that she does only 2 meals a day. If she can do 1 meal a day, at least 2 days in a week, no problem. But 5 days in a week, 2 meals a day.
2 meals a day.
Yes. So 5 days in a week, 2 meals a day in the beginning. We will get to go deeper with that. But in the beginning, just do 2 meals a day. At least 2 meals a day for 5 days and 1 meal a day for 2 days in a week.
Yes, doctor.
And then make sure rehydration is there, but rehydrate with salt and water, not just water alone. Salt and water.
Salt and water.
Yes.
So there is no need of taking.
Yes. Oh man, Dennis, please don't tell me.
There is no need of taking her to hospital for. Yes, yes.
Please repeat that statement.
There is no need of taking to this whatever is it called, what chemo syrup and whatever.
No,
just leave it.
No, not like there's no need. You have to, because she has already been diagnosed of it. Yes. So what we are doing is we are fixing her diet as she takes the chemo. So don't avoid any chemotherapy for now. But once you introduce these dietary modifications, what they will do is, one, they will help her recover faster, and number two, they will help her liver fight the side effects of chemo. So she'll be safe.
So the advice I take her or not?
Take her and introduce dietary modifications also.
To the hospital?
Yes.
Yes.
As you take her there, make sure you already started dietary modifications. And remember, her mother is a nurse. So she's part of the system. She might not get to understand this. Explain it to her.
Okay.
Once you explain it to her, now she can easily buy your idea. But if you go imposing it on her, it will be a difficult situation. So talk to her, make her understand the situation, and as she takes her for chemo, introduce these dietary modifications. When she gets out of chemo, strengthen the dietary modifications so that the liver clears out the side effects of the chemo, and she'll be better after that.
Thank you, doctor.
You are more than welcome, sir. Yeah, you are more than welcome.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. So we call it a night. Let me read the last comment here. My teeth are wasting away. I do keto for like 1 year now, and I brush my teeth with coconut oil. Help, please. Your name is Pineapple and Mint. Did you see where the problem began? The name is Pineapple and Mint. So you tell me how I'm supposed to trust your name and trust the message that you're giving us. Because teeth problems are sugar problems. But what is your name? Anyway, that's on a lighter note. So do this, bro. Drop all sugar. Simply go now on a zero carbohydrate diet, even new, because teeth problems are sugar problems. And until you do that, you do away with the sugars, you'll keep on complaining about the teeth and you'll keep on losing them every other time. Now, being on keto for 1 year, if I ask you about the keto, I'll start realizing there are a lot of loopholes. If I ask you about how many meals you do in a day, a lot of loopholes. Most people tell me, well, you know, when I use salt, my teeth start changing color. My teeth start changing color. My friend, I've been using salt for the last 3 years to brush my teeth. But I've never seen teeth changing color. But if they do, simply use bicarbonate soda. But what do? You opt for dental whitening. You go and whiten your teeth, and then you make your teeth so weak. You drop sugar, but you eat fruits. So you're still eating sugar. You snack every time. You eat all the carbohydrates, and they go into your teeth crevices. And then bacteria convert them into lactic acid. And these acids start just messing your teeth. And they start destroying your teeth. So simply drop the sugars. Start from there. Okay? That will be better for you. That is Pineapple and Mint. And then change that name. That name will set you up, bro. Good. Ladies and gentlemen, I have done my due diligence. You have done your due diligence. Thank you so much for sitting here for the last 2 hours and 2 minutes just sharing your testimonies. May God protect you. May God keep you safe until tomorrow, the same time. So tomorrow we hope to start early at 8:30 as usual. It shall be brief but very educative. So tomorrow we are doing the kidney. be part of us. Join in, tag that gentleman who has a kidney disease or a kidney problem. They'll learn from this. Tag that person who is hypertensive. Tag that person who has anemia. We will teach them something new about the kidney disease and how it is related to their condition. So thank you so much. I am your doctor. Yours faithfully, Dr. Lewis Muchile Obunde. And I appreciate every one of you for being part of us, supporting us. If you're not on my YouTube, simply go on my YouTube and support Health and Wellness Sport. Okay? You can send us an M-Pesa token through the same number, no problem. We'll appreciate it. Thank you so much, Obilo. So all of you who have been here, I hope you learned something from somebody. Okay? Let it not just be me teaching you. You can also teach me something. So thank you so much for being here and making it happen for us this night. And thank you for your patience, because we took some time before we came on. But I'm glad that you waited and you're here. So have a good night, and let's see you tomorrow.